Good morning everyone and hello, Mr. Tony from Mr. Tony's Typhoons here, as always reporting from my front garden in Typhoon Moon in Hong Kong, and we're still reporting on the expected and I think rather imminent arrival of severe Typhoon Mangkhut. That's right, officially downgraded from super typhoon to severe typhoon. But don't be fooled, severe typhoon is still packing a punch of 175 kilometers an hour, so still a very serious and dangerous typhoon coming our way. And as I mentioned before, we're looking at the closest point of approach being at around 100 kilometers from us around lunchtime, so still got a couple of hours to go. We're still under the T9 signal, and I believe I know a few of you like to fact check me, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this is the record for the furthest distance that a T9 has been raised in recorded history in Hong Kong. So let me just check these distances, because I know some of you are going to fact check me, and I'm going to be embarrassed. Right. So we got the increasing gale or storm signal number 9 in force. This means that winds are expected to increase significantly as Mangkhut moves closer to Hong Kong at 9 a.m. So they're doing their tea leaf reading again, 8:45, but they managed to tell us what's happening at 9 o'clock. Severe Typhoon Mangkhut was centered about 180 kilometers south-southeast of Hong Kong. Yeah, so when they called it, it was 200 kilometers away, so that's definitely a record. Pretty much unheard of. So we've had a few records here. The furthest away than the T1. I think they hoisted T1 at 1200k, and the previous record was something like 880k, so that's pretty impressive. I'm not sure about the T3. I'll have to check that, and I'll, if I remember, I probably won't, because I think the next video the weather will have picked up significantly, and I'll probably have forgotten by then. But the T9 has also been a record there. Right. Forecast to move west-northwest at about 30 kilometers per hour towards the coast of western Hong Kong. So the latest news. Mangkhut continues to move steadily towards the coast of western Hong Kong, edging further closer to Hong Kong with a high threat. According to the present forecast track, Mangkhut will be closest to the Pearl River Delta. So the Pearl River Delta is the river that runs between Macau and Hong Kong. For those of you who don't know, around noontime today, skirting about 100 kilometers south of Hong Kong. Local winds will change gradually from northeasterlies to easterlies, and I can already see that. I don't know if you can. I'm actually taking this video on one of the new Xiaomi phones, and it's pretty good. It's not as good as the Samsung that I had before. And over there, you could, I'm not sure you can see it really, unfortunately, but the trees that you can see are quite still. But that's because they've been sheltered by all of our houses, and you probably can't see the. I'm going to try to step out into the rain for a minute. And if you can see the trees that are moving over there, they're not sheltered, and that's because the wind is coming from the east, right? So at the moment I can't feel anything. Even if I did have hair, it wouldn't be moving. But the wind is coming that way, and I can see the rain is almost going sideways over there. But as it turns around to come from the southeast, so over in that direction, that's when we will start to feel some weather on this side, and that's when actually we're at our most vulnerable, if that makes sense. So a little bit of commentary about the storm surge as before. Again, the use of that adjective fierce. The circulation of Mangkhut is extensive, the winds are fierce. Mangkhut's intense rain bands are affecting Hong Kong, bringing frequent squalls and heavy rain. Sea will be high with swells. Again, I've got no intention of going down to the sea today. Been there, done that, and I'm not going to be doing that today, I think. Right. yeah, so again, what we're looking for is the wind spinning around to the southeast. Under the influence of a storm surge, a high water level of about 3.5 metres. Expected in Victoria Harbour, above datum that is, and high water level of about 4 metres or above chart datum is expected at Typhoon between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. today. And as I said to you before, that's really, for me, the probably going to be the biggest disaster we face today in Hong Kong, is what's going to happen in Typhoon. You know, Quarry Bay getting flooded, okay, but Typhoon is a different matter. I believe all of those who allowed themselves to be have been evacuated. There's still some people there in Typhoon staunchly hanging on, and good luck to them. The observatory makes a special appeal to members of the public to stay away from the shoreline and not to engage in water sports, as if anyone would. Although, as I've joked previously, 30 years ago, I'd have probably been in the sea with a surfboard like some kind of idiot. But yeah, so there you have it. Completely sheltered by the houses at the moment. Yeah. Everything's quite still here until you get past the houses, and then you can see the window. Anyway, I'll have something more for you in the next hour. Until then, please be sure to give us a like, a subscribe and a share. Remember that we have the live stream on. If you're watching that, that's me who just walked in front. So there's my little iPad mini showing you all the action as it happens from Typhoon Moon. I've got it pointed towards the Gold Coast. A few little trees here so that you've got a bit of reference for the wind. As I said in the last video, my neighbour's plastic watering can still hasn't blown away. That should tell you something. But yeah, expecting the weather to deteriorate quite significantly in the next couple of hours, and I will be here to let you know how that goes. Everybody, stay safe. Enjoy the storm. Bye bye.